one of my favorite things here was my first year was Mike Williams' first year here, and he had come from this kind of embattled context theologically, and kind of found himself for the first time in a long time in an environment where he had a really collegial kind of relationship, and he felt loved and welcomed by his colleagues. And so I think it was at our Christmas banquet or senior or end of the year banquet or something. He came and gave a talk. And what he said in that talk was, I came here because I wanted to do theology and I wanted to serve the church, but I had no idea of the ways that I would be formed. And he said something like, having the kind of public courage of Brian Chappell mixed with the kind of analytic skill of Jack Collins, the cultural burden that people like Hans and Richard feel and the way they care for people. And I remember he used this phrase, all wrapped up in this Jerem Bars thing. He's like, who wouldn't want to be like that? And I thought that was an amazing thing. So I was probably 22 at the time. And everybody, everybody in the room was like, exactly, like that's what you want. I've always loved that about Mike, because it's his mission to terrify, his stated objective to terrify. But that was a moment of an almost boyish admission that he'd been fathered here, and that so many of us I think felt that. That was one of the kind of unintended or maybe unforeseen, maybe fully conscious and maybe fully intended parts of the work here that so many of us received. Was we thought, this is what it means to be a grown-up. Like, this is what it means to be a person. And it was actually wonderful to see one of our professors acknowledge that he himself had learned that here. It was very cool.